Here comes the bride.
Let me go. In broad daylight. How dare you force a wedding?
Summer, Frank has already paid. You should marry him?
It's the auspicious time. Bow to heaven and earth.
Mom, 3 years ago, Summer got married. It won't be discovered, right?
Oh, it's been 3 years. That guy she married for good luck is probably long gone. Besides, Summer lost her memory. No one knows what happened back then. My sweet daughter, from now on, live a good life and be a good wife.
Just marry me. I will definitely treat you well.
Ugh, don't touch me. Be careful with my lucky charm.
Lucky charm? My lucky charm. Safety in pieces, safety in pieces. The wedding continues. You, pretty wild, huh? Later, in the bridal chamber, I'll show you what's what. Kneel. Bow to your parents.
What's going on?
What's happening?
What? How can this happen?
Broad daylight.
What's going on? What's happening?
You shameless people. I am an ancestor of the Thompson family. I have borrowed this woman's body. You unworthy descendants. Untie this woman at once.
Frank, better safe than sorry. Don't take any chances. Fine. I'd like to see what tricks she's playing.
I have protected the Thompson family for many years. Yet you commit such despicable acts. You even forced a woman into marriage. Such behavior will harm the Thompson family's prosperity.
I knew you were faking it. My lucky charm. After her.
Stop.
It's been 3 years, Mr. Johnson. Congratulations on your recovery.
Have you found the girl who married me for good luck?
Yes, I heard. She's near the ancestral hall.
Go after her.
Hurry!
Mr. Johnson!
My dear wife can't resist now, can you?
Who touched me?
Hey, it's you. What are you looking at? Haven't you seen a couple being intimate? Get lost. Such a tiny waist.
This is a hospital. If you want to be intimate, go home.
You're pushing it.
Ouch. Who poured hot water on me?
What the heck? I poured it on him.
Where are you going?
Mr. Johnson, you're awake? Why didn't you?
Stop him.
What are you doing?
Hey, don't move.
Punk, just you wait.
Who are you calling punk?
Help! How could this happen? I kicked you, didn't I?
I knew it. Just as I thought.
Hey, handsome. Don't tell me. You know some magic.
Maybe. Our senses got swapped.
Swapped senses? Are you nuts?
Why don't you try again?
It doesn't hurt at all.
What are you doing?
I'll try again.
What are you doing?
It really doesn't hurt. Even cheesy dramas wouldn't dare to do this. Why don't I try again?
Stop. If you try again, I might drop dead.
Well, I have to find a solution.
What are you doing now?
It doesn't work.
Are you crazy?
Could it be there's no tongue involved? Let's try again.
Hey, enough.
Let go of me. Was that your first kiss?
For my safety, you must stay with me until the symptoms disappear.
But handsome, I have to work. How else am I going to live?
No matter what your job is, quit now. Come to my company. I'll give you double the salary.
Why are you so full of yourself?
This is a notification, not a negotiation. My face is so hot. My heart is racing. What's wrong with you?
Unless you help me handle that guy.
Okay, I'll take care of it, but you have to stay with me for now.
My life seems to be tied to this man now. He has a point. Fine, I'll do it, but you have to help me.
Break off the engagement. What's this?
A seal. The agreement is valid.
This woman is interesting.
So you found yourself a man? You've disgraced the entire Wayne family.
Who are you?
I'm her stepmother.
Summer. Mr. Thompson is young and loaded. Why did you run away?
If you like him, then you marry him. Stop making things worse. You wretch.
You...
Shut up. Apologize to Mr. Thompson.
If I'm taken away today, you'll be the one spending the wedding night with him.
Stop.
Who do you think you are? This is a family matter. It's none of your business.
From now on, she is mine.
I've never seen anything like this. If you offend the Thompson family, you'll be doomed.
The Thompson family? I don't
Care about them. I'll teach you a lesson. I am Frank Thompson. I dare you to say that again.
Hold on. Let me make a call. Cancel all projects with the Thompson family. From today onwards, no more cooperation.
Showing off in front of me? Who do you think you are?
Want to hit me? Go ahead. It's not me who will get hurt.
Fine. I'll...
Believe it or not, I'll kick you.
Grandpa?
What have you been doing out there? Johnson Group just announced that their CEO, Tommy, has personally terminated all our collaborations.
You're the CEO of Johnson Group. Tommy?
What? You mean he's the CEO of Johnson Group? Tommy, who disappeared 3 years ago?
You are such a big shot.
Here's 10 times. The dowry.
Mr. Johnson, please forgive me. Just let me go. Mr. Johnson.
Pick it up. Get out. Come with me.
You brat. Why didn't you tell me earlier?
Grandma, what are you doing here?
If I hadn't come, you would have kept your hospitalization a secret.
I can't believe that good-for-nothing Summer married is still alive.
What? You mean Summer married into the Johnson family?
But back then, Tommy was seriously ill and in a coma. He never even met Summer. And later, your sister lost her memory. Neither of them had seen each other?
If that's the case, since he doesn't know anyway, why not give the title of Mrs. Johnson to me?
Something unexpected happened. It was so sudden that I...
Oh, Mrs. Johnson. Oh, it's you. Don't you recognize me? I'm the one, the psychic introduced to you to bring good luck to your family.
Oh, right. Back then, it was all thanks to your daughter that my grandson's life was saved. Is she?
Grandma, I'm the one who married Tommy.
When did you get married? Why didn't I know?
You've been away studying design for years. Of course you don't know what happened at home.
You say you're the one? What proof do you have?
Old Mrs. Johnson, please take a look.
You carry her birth, date, and time with you? You're really something.
Shut up.
That's it. Great. Tommy, this is the girl I wanted to find for you.
How can this be?
The person you were looking for is actually her?
That's right. I'm the rightful Mrs. Johnson.
You're so shameless.
I married Tommy 3 years ago. That's a fact.
You married him? Then why didn't you recognize him just now?
I was shy.
You were shy? Weren't you busy being a flirt?
Mom, look at her.
Shut up. Can't you see old Mrs. Johnson is here? And you're still cursing.
Tommy, what are you waiting for? Hurry up and get ready to bring Queena back home.
I'm packing to move into the Johnson residence. What are you doing here? Don't tell me. You're going too?
I just want to leave this house. Don't bother me.
How noble of you. No wonder someone like you could never get close to someone as outstanding as Tommy.
Indeed. When it comes to seducing men, you're the ultimate champion. I'm just a stubborn beginner.
Summer, how dare you say that?
You ungrateful wretch. You ran away from your wedding. Now you're bullying Queena.
She provoked me in the first place. Right. You two are family. Why am I even getting involved?
Look at yourself. You have the nerve to say I'm biased. If it weren't for your late father entrusting you to me, I would have kicked you out long ago.
I'm leaving this house soon. From now on, you two can forget about leeching off me. Get out. I need to change my pad.
Eating ice cream on your period. You'll suffer for it.
Who is it? Who is it? Tommy, stand up. Come in. Queena, Tommy's here to pick you up.
Where is Summer?
Tommy, aren't you here to pick me up? Why are you asking about her?
Yeah, Tommy. Queena's all packed. You should go. Your grandma's waiting for you.
Wait. Where's the bathroom?
The bathroom? It's on the second floor.
Why didn't you knock?
You didn't lock the door.
Don't look at me. I almost knocked out myself. Hey, Queen is downstairs. Why are you here?
What's going on? My stomach keeps hurting. Did you eat something bad?
No, I was just packing. Then I had some ice cream. Are you sensitive to cold food?
I'm not sensitive to cold food. What are you laughing at? What's going on?
I'm on my period. So
You're on your period and you're eating ice cream. You're doing this on purpose.
you men always tell us to drink hot water. Now, I'll let you experience it.
Come with me.
Why should I go back with you?
Don't forget our agreement. From now on, you can't leave my sight for a second.
Mr. Johnson, you and Queena are going on your honeymoon. It's not appropriate for Summer to be involved.
What? They're both your daughters. Don't be so biased. I have plenty of houses. It's none of your business.
Mom, since Tommy invited Summer, it's a family reunion. We should be happy, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Let's go then. Let's go together.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ice cream.
I'm telling you, the only reason you're here is because Tommy respects me. If you dare to seduce him, you'll be doomed.
We share the same birthday. I won't tolerate your gold-digging ways. Enjoy it yourself.
Tomorrow is my welcome party. Dress nicely and come with me.
Okay, Tommy, I'll dress up and not embarrass you.
Good. Get in the car. The incident 3 years ago, investigate it thoroughly. I want to know the truth.
I never expected things to turn out this way.
Who is this young lady? She and Mr. Johnson make such a lovely couple.
Let me introduce you. This is Tommy's wife, Queena Wayne.
I knew it. Ms. Wayne has such an elegant demeanor. So she's Mrs. Johnson.
When did Mr. Johnson get married? Why didn't he throw a party and share the joy with us?
Back then, because Tommy wasn't well, they had a quick wedding. All these years, Queena has been through a lot, but now it's all good. Tommy is back. Everything he owed you, he'll make it up to you.
Old Mrs. Johnson, please don't say that. All this is what she should do.
That's right, Grandma. As long as it's for Tommy, I'm happy to endure any hardship.
Good, good.
You guys chat. Eat less. Think about my stomach.
Fine. Mr. Johnson, my brother-in-law.
What's going on? My legs and feet. keep aching. Are you up to something again?
Didn't you tell me to dress nicely? I even dug out these high heels. You have to bear with the pain.
I didn't expect high heels to be so tiring.
What are you doing in broad daylight?
Can't I massage my own legs? Don't move. You're not allowed to wear high heels without my permission.
Summer, what are you doing? Why are you flirting with Tommy?
It's a misunderstanding.
Tommy, I trust your character. She must have seduced you, right?
Summer, Mr. Johnson is your brother-in-law. I'm so embarrassed for you.
Summer, you can hit me and scold me. But ever since we were little, you've always loved taking my things. Now you even want my husband. This is the Johnson family banquet. Don't make a scene, okay?
This Summer is unbelievable. She's taking advantage of being the older sister to bully Queena.
You can tell she's a loose woman. She even seduced her brother-in-law.
There. Don't be afraid. Grandma's got your back. No one dares to bully the Johnson.
If me being Mrs. Johnson has upset you, then I'll just give it up.
You're just jealous that Queen is Mrs. Johnson, and you're not.
Oh, really? A wealthy wife? Through a sham marriage? How enviable.
Fine. I'm going to teach you a lesson. I'll beat you.
Stop.
Tommy, what are you doing? This woman's clearly bullying your wife. Why aren't you kicking her out? Wait.
Grandma, Summer isn't like that.
What do you mean? So I'm the one making a scene now?
Look how pitiful my daughter is. She almost gave her life to the Johnson family, and you swore you wouldn't wrong us. But in the end, you treat us like this. We might as well just be gone. How are we supposed to live?
We can't live like this. In-law, calm down. It's all my fault. I failed to discipline Tommy. You jerk. Queena is your lifesaver, your rightful wife.
Grandma, since you mentioned rightful, there's no concrete evidence to prove who my wife is. Just because she says so doesn't make it true.
Enough. I think you're clearly taking her side.
Fine. Being older doesn't make you right, and being a jerk has no age limit. I'm leaving.
There's something wrong with Queena's identity. Her birth date doesn't match the note. She's 3 years younger. But
what?
Summer's birth date matches the one on the note.
Wait. Three years ago, where were you?
I was at home, sleeping.
With whom?
None of your business. Not with you anyway.
Why do you care about Summer? 3 years ago, you and Queena got married. Shouldn't you care for Queena?
Exactly. 3 years ago it was me who was with you. Now, why do you care about her?
It's truly disheartening. Are all the men in the Johnson family so fickle and ungrateful? Of course, I'm not talking about the Johnson family's ancestors. He slandered my daughter for no reason today. He must give us an explanation.
Tommy, do you want our Johnson family to be labeled as heartless and unjust?
I just learned that the person I married 3 years ago might not be her.
What? If the information is wrong, it will put our Johnson family in a difficult position.
I sent someone to investigate, and her age doesn't match her birth date. How could she be the one I married?
Mr. Johnson, so it's because of these trivial matters that you've been cold to Queena. It's all a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding. Her age and birth date don't match. Let's see how you're going to explain this.
Yeah, well, in-law, what's going on here? You're not deceiving us, are you?
Old Mrs. Johnson, you don't know this. But the fortune teller said Queena is destined for greatness. We had to seize the opportunity. So, When I registered her birth, I reduced her age by a few years. It was all for her future success and good luck. Summer knew about this, right?
Summer, is this true?
They're just superstitious.
Didn't expect this.
Silence! Is everything clear now? Tommy, from now on, think twice before you question anyone. Don't embarrass the Johnson family. Now apologize to Queena.
I'm sorry, Tommy. I should have told you sooner. It's okay. Just don't misunderstand me again.
Tommy, now we can get rid of the troublemaker, right?
Fine. You're all good people, and I'm the only bad one. I'll leave. Happy now.
Grandma, I'm worried about my sister. I'll go check on her.
What a thoughtful child. Tommy, you should cherish her.
You're pretty smart. You ran away to avoid being targeted, just like you.
Why are you here? Afraid of being with Tommy and revealing your true colors?
You awful person. How dare you try to drive us apart? Let me tell you, now that the misunderstanding is cleared, Tommy and I will be even closer. And you're just fit to be my servant in the Johnson family.
What time is it?
3 p.m. So,
it's not even sunset yet, and you're already dreaming.
You...
What? Cat got your tongue? Oh, and let me tell you, keep your hands off Tommy. It makes me sick.
I'll touch him however I want. It's none of your business. Let go. How dare you hit me?
Hitting you is too light. Let me tell you, if you show your chicken feet-like hands again, I'll break off your fake nails one by one, believe it or not.
I'm telling you, this is the Johnson residence, and I am Tommy's legally wedded wife. Don't you dare mess around.
Just live your life with your Tommy. I won't put up with this.
Still want to leave? Get down on your knees and apologize?
Kneel? Burn incense when you see Buddha. Shoot when you see a monster. Move.
You have to carry this pile of waste paper everywhere? Your teacher is really misleading.
How dare you insult my teacher?
Want it? Beg me. Maybe if I'm in a good mood, I'll give it back to you.
Queena, don't mess around.
Summer, you even know how to get angry. I'd like to see what you've learned in the past 3 years. What are you getting worked up about?
These are just drafts. Want them? Pick them up yourself.
Hey, you. This is the genius designer, Asa's manuscript.
Where are you going in such a hurry?
These are my legs. I can go wherever I want.
Summer, don't mess around. Until we figure out how to switch back, you're not going anywhere. You have to stay with me.
Stop acting like a controlling CEO. It doesn't work on me. Besides, this body swapping thing is happening to both of us. Don't act like it has nothing to do with me.
Have you forgotten our agreement? I helped you deal with Frank, and you're breaking your promise again.
So what do you want? Do you think staying at your residence
will solve the problem?
Well, I do have an idea, but I don't know if it'll work.
Don't do anything crazy.
I know a secluded expert who might be able to help us with this.
I've already asked William to gather the top medical experts. In the meantime, you have to stay here. You can't go anywhere.
Are you trying to imprison me?
If you keep acting up, you can think of it that way.
Fine. You rich people have so many quirks. You love playing these games, huh?
What are you looking for?
Do you mind?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm not a pushover. Don't mess with me.
You're awake.
Who are you? Where am I? Where's Summer?
She's the one who brought you to me and asked me to give you a thorough checkup. Hey, where's my knife? You.
Tommy, how could you hit him?
How dare you ask me that? You knocked me out with a brick.
I knocked you out. That was me who got hit.
But I'm the one who got knocked out. Why did you take me here?
To solve this body-swapping thing, of course. Did you think this was a vacation?
Then who's this old man? What's he looking for a knife for?
What else? To peel an apple, obviously. You young people have no respect, sneaking up on an old man like me.
Mr. Johnson, why are you asking so many questions? This is the master. There's no problem he can't solve.
It seems what you said is true.
So, master, is there a solution? This guy's loaded. Money's no object. Don't worry.
This body swapping isn't a disease. It's a curse.
A curse?
Tommy, where have you been? Come home now.
Tommy, did Queena do something wrong? Did I upset you? Where are you?
Mr. Johnson, where are you? Ms. Wayne is also missing. Did you two run away together?
Found them. Finally found them. Finally.
What's the solution?
I have one. But
what?
But it'll cost you extra.
How much?
This isn't just your problem. Why are you showing off? I'll pay.
This way, please.
Master, can you give me an invoice?
I can only give you a receipt.
Fine.
This book says solving the problem can take a few months, or even several years, and it requires you to be in sync, truly caring for each other. Whether it'll work or not, that depends on your fate.
Several years?
In sync.
I know. So this will cause a lot of trouble in your lives. But if you meditate with me here, it can take as little as 1 month.
No way. If I disappear for a month, Johnson Group will be in chaos.
Master, is there a faster way to speed things up?
A shortcut? Yes.
Don't keep me in suspense. Tell me, I can't wait any longer.
The shortcut is for you two to have a baby.
No way.
No way? Who's saying no way? You're saying no way? Don't worry. I'll prescribe you some medicine to recuperate, and you'll be fine.
Master, we're not a couple. He's my brother-in-law.
Young people nowadays, clear your mind. Get rid of all distractions. Imagine that you are just a speck of dust in the universe, falling freely, falling. Combine your minds into one. Sorry, my bad.
Time for dinner. Master?
Summer, can you be serious?
All right. Today's meditation is over. Meditation is a gradual cultivation.
Master, when's dinner?
If you want to eat here, you have to cook it yourself.
Mr. Johnson, where's your dinner?
I'm not hungry.
If you don't eat, I'll be the one starving. If you can't cook, just say so. Don't make me suffer for your pride. Sit down and eat. I made 2 portions.
I always have a glass of wine before dinner.
Seriously?
Only one room?
The master said, we need to stay together these days to absorb the essence of nature. If we don't stay close, it'll ruin our efforts.
There's only one bed. How are we going to sleep?
We're both adults. I won't mistreat you. You sleep on the bed. I'll sleep on the floor.
Almost got fooled by you. We've switched senses. If I sleep on the bed, you'll enjoy it. If you sleep on the floor, I'll be like sleeping on the floor. Summer, oh summer. Your plan is quite clever. Oh.
I'm a girl. Can't you let me have it?
Have you seen any girl who hits her head with a brick?
All right, you rich folks always make sense. How about this? We'll both sleep on the bed.
No way. We're a man and a woman, alone in one room. How can we share a bed? Do you want to make a move on your sister's husband?
I mean, you sleep on this side, I'll sleep on that side. We won't interfere with each other. If you dare have any ideas, I won't let you get away with it.
Unbelievable.
Where are you going?
I'm going to take a shower.
Tommy?
Summer, what are you doing? Why are you still here? Summer, you're having a nosebleed.
It might be too hot in here. I'm feeling a little flushed.
Summer, I'm taking a shower. Please leave.
When you're showering, can you please keep your hands to yourself?
I've been putting up with you for a long time. Even when I'm showering, you have to tell me what to do.
Don't move. I'm sensitive.
Sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Hold still. I'll wipe you down. I didn't expect Tommy to have such a nice body. 1, 2,
Summer, you seem to have a nosebleed again.
It might be because I'm a little dry.
Why don't you turn down the temperature? About what happened earlier. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't mind anymore. We have training tomorrow. Go to sleep. Summer, haven't you seen all kinds of men? Hang in there.
Summer, sleep on my side.
I'm not that kind of woman.
What are you thinking? That side of the bed is too soft. I'm not comfortable.
You should have said so.
Summer.
What is it, Mr. Johnson?
That night, 3 years ago. Where were you?
Are you kidding me? Didn't I tell you already? I was sleeping at home.
Is Queena really the wife who brought me good luck?
Someone like her brought you good luck? She didn't scare you away? You're lucky.
You two sisters are always at each other's throats?
Hold on. She's not my sister. She only has one goal. To torment me.
I understand. Actually, I also have.
When I was little, my mom left me early on.
My mom.
Then my dad remarried and had Queena.
My dad.
I've been ignored since I was a child.
I
don't want to go back anymore. What did you just say?
Nothing. Nothing.
Why am I telling him this? After our body swap ends, you and your Queena can live your life.
Then, where will you go?
3 years ago, I lost a part of my memory. I want to find it back.
Okay, after it's over. I'll look for it with you.
Hold on. We're not compatible. Our signs clash. We should see less of each other in the future. May you be well, and all will be well.
Nonsense. Go to sleep.
Fine. Sleep now. But I'm telling you, don't cross the line. Or don't blame me for being rude.
What's up? What's all the fuss about?
Tommy, you! Jerk.
What's wrong with you?
What did you do to me last night?
I didn't do anything to you. I didn't cross the line.
Look, what's this?
That's my nosebleed from last night. It got on the sheet. Summer, you're being unreasonable.
You can't tell anyone about this. If you dare to, I'll make you regret it.
Is she crazy?
I've been studying this blueprint for a long time. Why can't I see it clearly?
Master, this painting needs a second creation.
I see. Can you help me with it?
I'll give it a try. Okay, done. Look.
Wow. The structure of each group and the lines combined together are so subtle.
Summer, did you draw all of these?
Yeah, why? Want to buy them? Not for sale?
What? Summer, I need to go back to the company right away. I need your help.
My help?
What's going on?
The company's designer have all been fired recently. If this continues, what should we do with the upcoming designers competition?
Mr. Johnson, in the face of this crisis, don't you have anything to say? With your management skills, how can you convince anyone?
It's time for someone else to be the CEO of Johnson Group. Take a look at my talent.
Hello, everyone? I'm Leonard, the designer. I will attend tonight's designers competition as Johnson Group's chief designer. Then all the honor will belong to Johnson Group and to Vice President Samuel.
I didn't expect Mr. Samuel could invite Leonard back. At this rate, our company
will regain its glory. However, Leonard has been retired for over 10 years. I'm afraid his design style is not enough for the designers competition. I still recommend Asa to represent our company.
At the competition.
So you were looking for me? You can't even find Asa. Leonard has been working for 10 years.
As expected of a renowned designer, any one of his drafts is a rare treasure.
With such amateur skills, you still want to compete?
What are you laughing at?
I can't help but laugh. When I see something funny.
Who do you think you are? Get out. She's the designer I hired. You can't kick her out. I asked you to find Asa, and you just found someone random.
I'm afraid the one you found is even worse than me.
Leonard is the best after Asa. His works were a hit all over the city. I believe Leonard can definitely lead our group to win Mr. Bacon's favor and win the competition.
You better be self-aware too. No, you're not as good as me.
You're young and reckless. I can understand. But as a designer, you should have your own works. Don't you?
Not now, but...
You brat! How dare you defile my masterpiece?
Wait, with these few strokes added, the impact is immediate.
Anyone can add finishing touches. With your level, you're only fit to bluff here. Only Leonard is worthy of representing Johnson Group.
If he can win, then my name will be engraved on the trophy.
Don't worry, I will win.
Tell you what, let's make a bet. Let's have a competition. If you lose, Tommy, you'll step down immediately.
Okay, but if you lose, you'll take off all your clothes and run around the company. How about it? Do you dare? Why are you wandering around? Seriously? It's not a big deal.
Go find Asa right now. You have to find her.
Mr. Johnson, even if we find Asa, it'll be too late.
Why do you insist on finding her? I'm 100 times better than her.
I admit you're talented, but the opponent is no ordinary person. I didn't expect him to invite Leonard unless we find Asa. Otherwise, who can beat him?
Don't worry. Below Asa, I'm invincible. Above Asa, it's a tie. Design is all about constant innovation and experimentation. My works could fill an entire building.
Mr. Johnson, Ms. Wayne's work looks just as good as top-tier works? Did you really find a genius?
It seems you weren't just bragging. Ms. Wayne, I didn't expect you to be so secretive.
You never asked if I could do it.
At least, tonight's situation has improved significantly. I hope nothing goes wrong.
With me here, there won't be. But if I win this for you, you have to promise me one thing.
Don't worry. I'll help you recover your lost memories from 3 years ago.
Deal. Let's seal.
Just in time. You two actually showed up. With her amateur, third-rate skills. How could she possibly beat Leonard? The competition hasn't even started. How do you know she can't win?
It's just that I've never seen anyone run around without clothes. But with your figure, there's not much to see anyway.
You. Humph. Just wait and see.
Tonight, if Asa doesn't show up, the champion will definitely be Leonard.
It seems Leonard came prepared. Are you confident?
I've never seen such an avant-garde design. This is amazing.
If the design is this impressive, then the finished product is bound to cause a sensation.
Isn't it too early to say that? I still have Asa's design.
Impossible.
Tommy, surprised? What you've been desperately searching for is in my hands. Now, you can't win.
This is Asa's original work. You wouldn't want to see the entire group fall into your brother's hands, would you?
What are your terms?
Simple. I want you to help me win Tommy over.
This is Asa's design. I can't believe I can still see Asa's design today.
Then there's no point in competing. Asa is Mr. Bacon's most talented student. She's definitely going to win.
This is I don't know how old this design concept is. It's nowhere near what I do now. How could she win?
What do you know? This is a fusion of Asa's and my styles, incorporating classic elements. It's all about vintage.
Fine. Yours is just
an outdated design. What do you know? You can't compare to Leonard and Asa. Someone unknown like you is nothing. Asa also started from obscurity to achieve what she has now. Art isn't a show. She doesn't need fame. Can art feed you? If you don't need fame, why did you look for Asa?
What if I said, this is also Asa's work? What would you choose then?
Impossible. How could this be Asa's?
Look, the jewelry connection. Isn't this Asa's unique? A joint?
Exactly. This joint is so intricate. Right now, besides Asa, no one else can use it in jewelry design.
Mr. Johnson, Asa is here.
What? Asa is here? Could it be your...
If having Asa's manuscript makes you Asa, then I am also Asa. She's a liar. I am the real Asa.
This is really Asa's work. What? What is going on?
Summer, we're family. How could you steal my designs and impersonate me?
Good talk. How can you prove it?
This design is my innovative work for my comeback. I used not the usual A joint, but a flowing connection to make the jewelry look more fluid.
I knew it. A nobody like you couldn't be. The famous Asa. Turns out you stole your sister's work. How shameless. You're a disgrace.
To the design world. Get out of here.
Hey everyone, stop. She's my sister after all. Asa is just a name. If she really wants it, I'll give it to her.
Asa, even if you don't mind, we can't tolerate such a disgrace remaining in the design world.
Stop!
Someone stole Asa's work. Summer never said she was Asa. Don't jump to conclusions, but these are all Asa's works. She's a fraud.
The international design competition is about to begin. Are you sure you want to leave?
My mom and sister won't leave me alone. There are some things I need to take care of.
If you ever need my help, just ask. Don't hesitate.
Then, please, Master, keep my identity as Asa a secret.
Why is that?
The name Asa has become a label, not who I am. I rely on my skills, not a name.
I see, but don't disappoint me.
What? Nothing to say? People like you who stop at nothing will be kicked out of the design world eventually.
Enough. I've seen these works. These are Asa and Ms. Wayne's joint creations. There's just a dispute over the credit. There's no theft here. Besides Leonard's work, their works can represent Johnson Group in the competition.
This is unfair. These works can't be hers. Didn't you just submit Asa's work for the competition? Now you're saying this?
Why are you saying my design is bad? Most of it is my work. Asa just added the finishing touches.
Just say you want the hype. Do you think we can't see through it?
I'm still better than you? Who knows? How much of this design is actually yours?
You just handed Asa a pen. If you were so capable, why didn't you draw it yourself?
Yeah, Mr. Bacon. This is so unfair.
Asa is my student. In these works, Summer's contributions weren't overshadowed by Asa. That's enough to show. Ms. Wayne's talent, everyone. As for you, you still need to study hard.
Mr. Bacon is such a strict teacher. That's too harsh on Asa.
Do your best, Asa.
Don't get so smug. Mr. Bacon is strict with Asa. What's it to you? Asa, on behalf of Johnson Group, I'd like to officially invite you to be our chief designer. Name your terms.
Asa, let's take these 2 spots. With you, we'll definitely win.
Congratulations. Then, I'll count on you.
Your wife is quite something, so calm.
Don't judge a book by its cover. I think you're more capable than her.
Good taste. Just for that, I'll make sure you win this competition.
Did you hear? The legendary Asa is Mr. Johnson's wife.
And tonight, Mrs. Johnson is treating everyone to dinner. Unlike some people who join the company and don't even offer a thing.
Did you two crawl out of a museum? You're so boring.
Summer, how could you insult someone like that? I'm so sorry. Let me apologize for my sister.
It's okay.
Summer, why don't you join us tonight?
Dinner with you? Not interested. Sorry.
Don't you want to know what happened 3 years ago? I'm counting on you for tonight.
Mrs. Johnson, leave it to me.
Summer, you finally came. Come, sit next to me.
We're not that close. I won't sit. I'll leave after we're done.
Summer, I know there might be some misunderstandings between us, but give me some face in front of everyone.
Yeah, you're practically family. Just drink this and let it go. That's right. Whatever it is, we can talk it over.
Summer, everyone's here today. Don't spoil the fun. If you want to know about that man, drink this.
I hope you keep your word.
Let's go, Summer. Come on, drink. Drink. More. Drink up.
Hand this over tomorrow.
Mr. Johnson, what's wrong? You smell like alcohol.
That woman drank behind my back.
This is making me more awake.
Will, let's party, shall we?
Mr. Johnson, what are you doing? Mr. Johnson? Mr. Johnson, are you okay? Get down.
I finished my drink. Tell me, who is that man?
She's still awake?
I knew you were up to no good.
What are you waiting for? Come and help me!
Even if God himself came down, he couldn't save you.
Doctor, what happened to Mr. Johnson?
Mr. Johnson is in great shape. He's just drunk.
No way. Mr. Johnson never drinks. Besides, he only had coffee today.
I thought I was drinking fake alcohol. The more I drink, the more energetic I get. I've drunk so much. Is he going to be okay?
Ms. Wayne, what are you doing here?
Well, isn't there a competition soon? I'm here to work on some designs.
Perfect. Then, can you look after Mr. Johnson? Doctor, let's talk outside.
Look after him? You look so pitiful. I guess I'll take care of you.
Grandma, I don't want to marry a stranger.
Misery loves company.
Summer, I want to marry you.
What are you talking about?
I want to marry you.
What did you say?
If only I could marry you.
Marry who? Guess I won't be sleeping tonight. Tommy, why did you drink coffee in the middle of the night? Now I can't sleep at all.
Mr. Johnson? About the competition? The board members are waiting?
It's not what you think.
Mr. Johnson?
He's here.
Mr. Johnson?
Where?
Did he go?
He's here.
Good thing I'm quick-witted. No wonder Mr. Johnson was so wild last night.
Mr. Johnson didn't come back all night. I made him soup.
Mr. Johnson isn't here right now. Give me the soup?
No way. I want to give it to him myself. If he's not back, I'll wait for him here.
But ma'am, Mr. Johnson really isn't here.
I didn't sleep well last night.
Why are you in Tommy's office?
You'll have to ask him.
Why did you come out alone?
You. What are you two doing?
A man and a woman alone in a room. What else could we be doing?
You've gone too far.
Mr. Johnson, the board members, are waiting downstairs. Let's go. Excuse me?
Want to steal the spotlight? I'll give you a chance.
Thanks to Asa, our company gained Mr. Bacon's favor. I choose Asa.
Having said that, in the end, Mr. Bacon thought Summer's design was better. I choose Summer.
Although Asa didn't perform well this time, her international reputation speaks for itself. If we pull some strings, the championship will definitely be in our pocket. I disagree. If we want to win, we must win fair and square. Why do you take her everywhere? Don't you know? This is our top secret. She's the one who won the competition. I think no one is more qualified to be here.
Using me as a shield again, so malicious.
Last time, Mr. Bacon just didn't want Asa to get too cocky, so he let a third-rate designer like her win. Ultimately, it was mere luck.
Asa is meant to be defeated and surpassed.
You think you can even compare with Asa? That's wishful thinking.
Although Mr. Bacon praised you last time, winning one competition doesn't mean you can surpass Asa. That's not realistic.
I didn't expect young people these days to be so impetuous. I guess I misjudged you.
What's your game?
Although Asa is so famous in the industry, if someone tries to slander her, Johnson Group will be held responsible.
We've considered this matter, and we're prepared. This could help Johnson Group reach new heights.
What if a newcomer challenges her reputation? What do you think of this gimmick, huh?
You want to use Asa as a stepping stone?
Exactly. If I win this competition, won't that boost Johnson Group's reputation internationally?
That's a good idea. How confident are you? Tommy, you don't really think she can beat Asa, do you?
Asa is human. Why can't I beat her?
You think you can beat me? Aren't you being a little too arrogant, Oko? Did you even ask for my opinion?
If you have the guts, let's settle this on the field. Do you dare?
Asa is here in person, and some clueless people are still showing off her meager skills. What a joke.
You're a newbie? Who gave you so much courage? Aren't you afraid of offending Asa and being blacklisted?
You've achieved a little and you're already this arrogant? What if you get something bigger? It'll be unthinkable.
So who do you think is more qualified to represent Johnson Group in this international design competition?
Asa, of course. Would we let some unknown newbie damage the company's reputation?
Although she just suggested a newbie challenge against Asa. As a gimmick, it's a bit unrealistic. We can't let the company take this risk because of her whim.
Although Mr. Bacon praised her work, that's because Asa's standards are exceptionally high. If we use the same criteria, Asa is still the undefeated champion.
It seems the trend is pretty clear. Mr. Johnson, you have the final say. Who will you choose?
While you're quite famous, it feels too abstract. I've seen Summer's work in person, So, I believe she's qualified for the competition. I choose her.
Tommy, you.
It's settled. Let's wait and see. What kind of people are these? How did he even become CEO?
They're so short-sighted. What do you have to lose? And next time, can you not drink such hot water?
I can't get angry. If I get angry, it'll make me look short-sighted. And you, why are you yelling? Believe it or not, next time I'll drink boiling water.
You're representing the company in the international competition. I'm not going to argue with you.
So, if you say so, after this competition, will you let me go?
Do you want to leave me that badly?
You and Asa are the perfect match. I know you're keeping your distance from her because of me, but us being together like this isn't going to work. We're going to split up sooner or later.
Fine. I promise you, when you win the championship, whether the symptoms are gone or not, I'll let you go.
Why do you look so pale? Did you catch a cold? Then take some medicine.
You actually worry about me? I'm flattered.
Who's worried about you? I'm just afraid that if you get sick, I'll be the one suffering. Besides, if I'm down, who's going to win the championship for you?
What? Summer's results are void? No way. My designer would never have this kind of mistake.
What happened? Why did they cancel my qualification? Say something.
They said your design is highly similar to AI-generated work and can't be considered original.
If I find out who framed me, they'll pay for it.
Who's cursing me?
I believe you. But the most important thing now is to prove your innocence.
But when I drew this design, I never uploaded it online. How could it be copied by AI?
So, if you can prove your design predates the AI technology, you can clear your name.
But I never date my designs.
Trust me, I will prove your innocence. I'd say she's a complete liar. What are you doing here? Well, as CEO of Johnson Group, I can question a fraudster, can't I? Is this your business, Mr. Johnson? Nothing's been confirmed yet. Don't talk nonsense. But the reporters downstairs don't think so.
Mr. Johnson, it's bad. There are reporters downstairs wanting to interview Ms. Wayne. What should we do?
I'll handle this myself.
Okay, handle it yourself.
Ms. Wayne, excuse me, is it true that you were disqualified from the competition for using AI in your design?
Ms. Wayne, it's said that you're engaged, yet you're involved with Mr. Johnson. Care to comment?
First, I didn't and will never use AI in my design. Second, that's all I have to say today. Thank you.
Your belly is bulging. Are you pregnant?
Which media outlet are you with? I'll sue you for slander.
The incident is still under investigation. There are many questions. But rest assured, Johnson Group will give everyone a public explanation.
Mr. Johnson, we're here for an explanation. Otherwise, we can't explain this to anyone.
What will it take for you to drop this?
Mr. Johnson, don't worry. As long as the money is right, we won't breathe a word.
Sign it. Sign it now. Once you sign Johnson Group as mine...
Sign my foot. You. What? Cat got your tongue? I hate unscrupulous reporters like you the most. You claim to be righteous, but you take dirty money. Disgusting. And you always using money to solve problems.
Come out. No one's acting with you anymore.
What are you talking about? Are you crazy?
When did you find out? From the moment you entered my office. The news that Summer was disqualified. Who knew about it?
Only you and the senior management. I just found out from those reporters.
Find someone to verify when the original design was done. There's a good show coming up, but...
Yes.
I underestimated you.
Hello?
So, I was the only one in the dark?
Stop it. For old times' sake, I can forget what you did to me. Asking me to stop? She's going down today.
I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not afraid of anyone.
I have solid proof that Summer cheated.
Do you have any proof for your accusation?
This is the comparison report of her design and the AI design. According to the report, the overlap rate is as high as 99%.
Liar! I'll sue you for slander.
Summer, I'm doing this for your own good. You can fool some people. Some of the time. Stop talking nonsense, okay?
Calm down. She just wants to provoke you in front of the reporters. Honestly, I didn't expect you two to be sisters. Why do you have to target your sister like this?
Tommy, don't you understand? Do you think I'm that kind of person? I'm your wife. I will never hurt you.
Queena, that being said, you can't blame Tommy. After all, he doesn't really know what your sister is like. He doesn't know her true colors. It's understandable that he was deceived by her. It's all my vain daughter's fault. She knew she wasn't talented, so she resorted to improper means to win this competition.
I said I didn't. I didn't.
Then show us the evidence.
Cat got your tongue. You don't have any evidence, do you? You want to mess with me? You're still wet behind the ears.
How dare you? You just wait and see.
Mr. Johnson?
The evidence is right here. This is an inspection report issued by a third-party agency. Summer's manuscript is at least 4 years old, while AI has only become popular recently. Could it be that she's a time traveler?
With your brain? You still want to slander me?
Even if this paper is 4 years old, the design on it wasn't necessarily drawn 4 years ago.
Your sophistry.
Fine. Even if it was my oversight, then tell me, what are these?
Aren't these just ordinary design drafts? Anything special?
These are indeed ordinary design drafts. But these design drafts are all mine.
What do you mean?
These were found in the trash can in your room. And these are all my manuscripts.
You wretch. Even if you don't like me, you can't treat your sister like this. She's put hard work into these drafts. I'll teach you a lesson.
How is it possible that it's just to vent? Maybe she's already incorporated them into her own work.
What's the difference between that and AI drawing? It's garbage.
I believe that with Summer's ability, she doesn't need to plagiarize Asa's work. Tommy, do you know what Asa's name represents? Every single design draft she creates, even a few strokes, are worth a fortune.
Nonsense!
Mr. Bacon, what are you doing here?
If I didn't come, would I just let these people's accusations drown you? Not looking at the work, not looking at the quality, only looking at the name. Is that how I taught you?
In the entire jewelry design world, Asa's reputation is exemplary. Naturally, no one would doubt it.
Enough! Your sister specifically told me that she wanted to get rid of the label and find herself, do you think, in the selection competition. I agreed to let you use the label for no reason.
You are Asa?
Nice to meet you.
Impossible. She can't be Asa.
Otherwise, where did the designs in her room come from? Did she steal them like you?
Those are my scraps. Only you treat them like treasure.
You're lying. I'm Asa.
Shameless. You disappoint me. I don't know why you have such a sister.
Mr. Bacon, if you say that, you're being unreasonable. Asa is your apprentice, but you can't convince us by saying she is Asa. Besides, by answering like this, is there something shady going on between you two?
You are utterly shameless. I've been upright my whole life. How dare you humiliate me in public?
Why do you always protect her so much? Is there really something going on between you two?
You.
Mr. Bacon? Queena, aren't you afraid of karma?
I think you're the ones who should be afraid of that. You embezzled, took bribery, and dirty money. Every single one of these things is unconscionable.
You did this on purpose. Despicable.
Everyone. I listened to her, sweet talk, and mortgaged all my possessions here. Now, I've lost everything.
Even if you tear it up, it won't change. The fact that you embezzled, I've given you a chance. What nonsense are you talking about? We're clearly the winners now.
I'm so disappointed. I never thought you two brothers would turn against each other. The press conference ends here. Please leave.
I knew you were scheming behind my back. I didn't expect you to be so stubborn. Grandma, please let me explain.
No need. Look what you've done. Today's incident ends here. I don't care who Asa is.
It was clearly their plan, and you just let it go?
Summer, don't worry. I believe Grandma has her own plan.
You care only for the Johnson family's reputation. Fine, then we have nothing to talk about. If it weren't for me, you'd be done for.
Let me explain. That's not what I meant.
I don't care what you meant. I don't want to hear it. Go away.
It was a special situation. She's my grandma. Trust me, I'll make Queena pay for this.
Why should I trust you? Queena is the young mistress of the Johnson family. You defending her is only natural.
You lied to me too. You're Asa. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Like you care? Besides, you never asked.
How would I know if you didn't tell me?
Since you like the elevator, take it yourself. Bye.
Who wants to be Asa anyway? Summer, this is all your fault. Summer, I'll make you disappear. Frank? Where are you?
Dining and dashing here? You've got guts.
This tiny bill is nothing. I used to have tons of money.
Don't give me that. Get up. Got any money?
Swipe the card. I'll cover his bill.
You're lucky.
You jerk. If it weren't for you, would I be what I am today?
Did I run away and cheat on you? Was it me? Did I set you up and make you what you are today? Was that me? Summer is about to secure her position as Asa. She's about to become Mrs. Johnson. The people who wronged you is living so well. Don't you hate her?
Of course I do.
I can help you. You've got nothing left anyway, right? What are you afraid of?
What should I do?
We'll do it this way. Summer, I won't let you off the hook this time.
Did you find Summer?
We've searched everywhere. We can't find her. Hello? Mr. Johnson, what's wrong?
I think I know where she is.
Please. More servings, extra spicy grilled squid, and 2 beers. Thanks.
Miss, you've eaten a lot today. It's not good for your stomach.
Mind your own business. It's not me who's gonna get a stomach ache.
Fine.
Now you're feeling the pain, huh? I'm not taking that. Queena, what's with the sudden kindness? Let's see what you're up to. Hello, Mrs. Johnson? Tommy is dying, and he sent you to persuade me?
What nonsense are you talking about? Where are you? I need to talk to you.
I have nothing to discuss with you.
Don't you want to...
Wait, let me guess. Are you going to threaten me with that marriage again? Queena, I've noticed, your brain is just there to add to your height, right?
Summer, you...
Ms. Wayne, your order.
I know where you are. Stay put. I'm coming to get you.
So much talk.
Hello? I found her. She's in the night market.
Hey, look who this is. Isn't this Mrs. Johnson? Swinging those hips, slinging that bag. You've got the rich mistress vibe, down pat.
Just say you're jealous. We're sisters. I wouldn't laugh at you.
You're wearing a fur to a night market. I'm being nice by not laughing. You're gonna laugh at me?
Stop laughing.
Look. People can see right through you.
You're a top designer, after all. Why are you always hanging around such low-class places?
A true master hides in plain sight. You rich folks wouldn't understand.
You.
Spit it out. What do you want?
I'm here to tell you to resign from Johnson Group and get as far away from Tommy as possible. What do you want?
Compensation. Either pay me a lot of money or help me break off the engagement. Don't tell me you want something for nothing.
Here's $100,000. Take it and leave.
Not very generous. For Mrs. Johnson, is it? A few strokes of my brush are worth more than this.
What do you mean?
I want the whole Johnson Group.
Are you crazy, Summer?
You chose this yourself? I told you and you didn't give it to me.
So what do you want?
I already said, either give me the money or help me break off the engagement.
Now I finally became Mrs. Johnson. How could I break it off?
Logically. You shouldn't give me the money. Could it be that there's something shady with my engagement?
You smell like barbecue. Disgusting.
Don't change the subject. You want me to leave Tommy. Could it be that my engagement has something to do with him?
Of course not. Who would allow their husband to have other women around? Especially a terrible person like you?
Say that again.
The engagement is not going to be broken. If you don't want the money, then just get lost.
If I could choose who to swap with, I'd destroy you. Hey, give me 5 more skewers of squid. Extra spicy.
Summer.
Hey!
Summer!
Tommy, what are you doing? Let go of me.
Summer, come with me now.
Why should I?
Have you forgotten our agreement?
Don't talk to me about agreements. I must have been blind to make an agreement with you. I put so much into this competition. Not only did I help you win, but I also revealed my identity. I almost ruined my reputation. And you? You knew exactly what kind of person Queena is. You knew how many times she has hurt me. But you still protected her.
No,
What? Just because she's your wife? Just because you want to protect the Johnson family's reputation? You want to protect your image as Mr. Johnson, right?
I'm sorry. I was wrong about this. I will get justice for you. Trust me.
Why should I trust you?
You jerks! Go to hell!
Are you okay? I'm fine, but I think my shoulder is broken. Are you in pain?
It's okay. The priority now is to fix your shoulder.
Thank you for saving me. Just now. I shouldn't have yelled at you.
It's fine. Saving you is like saving myself.
I can't believe he went this crazy. He got what he deserved.
But at least he can't bother you anymore.
A closed left radius fracture. No strenuous activity for a while.
What should I do? I have something to do. Can I just put my arm back?
Do you think it's like playing with Lego? No matter what you have to do, if you don't want to be disabled for life, you need to wear a cast and rest.
Summer, listen to the doctor. Recovery takes time. Just focus on healing.
By the time I recover, the competition will be over.
Or just forget about this competition. There will be other chances. Your health is the most important.
No way. We've been preparing for so long. Isn't it all for the competition? I have a solution. Doctor, prescribe him a dozen painkillers. Come on. I believe you can do it.
This is your brilliant idea? Having me ghostwrite for you? But I know nothing about painting.
Isn't this me teaching you step by step? When you graduate, you'll be Ace's top student. Awesome, right?
It's a good thing you didn't hurt your right hand. Otherwise, I really couldn't help you.
What? Are you not satisfied? And with me being a left-handed genius?
No, I mean, I wish you weren't hurt.
Speaking of which, how's your hand?
It's nothing serious. My strong arm is still here.
Time is tight and the task is heavy. Let's hurry up and revise the draft. Now do you understand the general creative direction?
You explained it well. I understand now. But the practical application still needs some guidance.
Here, now you can feel my brushstrokes. What's wrong? Is there something on my face?
No. I think I'm getting the hang of it. Let me give it a try.
Wow, you're quite talented.
Did you hear? Last night, Mr. Johnson and Asa were working overtime together and seemed really close.
Really? I've always thought they were a perfect match.
Me too.
Tommy, I heard you were working late last night. It must have been tough.
What's it to you? Mind your own business.
Why are you so mean? We're still technically married. It's just, I've been bullied by Summer my whole life. I didn't expect her to try to steal my husband from me.
Our marriage exists in name only. If it weren't for Grandma, I would have divorced you long ago.
Tommy, what has Summer done to make you so obsessed with her? With my figure and looks? How am I not better than her?
Don't mention Summer in front of me. You're not worthy of being compared to her.
Doctor's plane is about to land? We can still make it if we hurry.
With his treatment, Summer's fracture might heal sooner. You're Tommy? Someone paid to have you eliminated. Well, sorry about that. If you're really that capable, give it a try, but no regrets.
Are you drunk or out of your mind?
You're so weak, and you think you can escape this one? Mr. Johnson, should I call for backup?
Keep some distance. I can't let them touch me, or Summer will get hurt again. I'm quite strong. Try me. Have you been watching too much dramas? Those are just fancy moves. Guys, beat him up.
I'll go first.
What's going on? Did I work too long and get a cramp? Wait. Maybe something happened to Tommy.
Still want to continue?
I'm not doing this. I wanted to say earlier, Mr. Johnson is well built. Ordinary people can only get beaten up by him. Serves you right. I didn't do anything. Do you really think I'm invisible?
Don't forget about me. Take this!
Mr. Johnson, you're hurt. Let's get you to a hospital.
The priority now is to pick up the doctor.
But I can't leave you here.
Tommy, what happened? You're bleeding so much.
Why are you here?
I saw you rush out, and I was worried something might happen to you. So I followed you. Never mind that. Come with me.
Mr. Johnson, I'll go to the airport, you go with Queena and get your injuries treated.
He's not in his office. Where did he go? He must be badly hurt. He should be in the lobby.
Well, if it isn't Summer, who are you waiting for? Don't tell me you're waiting for Mr. Johnson.
Summer, are you okay?
If you're asking about the pain, it feels about the same as before. But if you're asking about how I feel seeing this, well, it's completely blown my mind.
Summer, let me explain. It's not what you think.
I never thought you were this kind of person. You know what she did was wrong, yet you're still involved with her. I was wrong about you.
She's just accompanying me to bandage my wound. There's nothing between us.
Then tell me, how did you get that lip mark on your collar?
Well, it must have happened when she was helping me up.
You two looked like you were about to sleep together.
Summer, how could you say that about me?
You're right. Who am I? Why should I care about your personal life? If it weren't for this body swap, we wouldn't be tied together.
Summer, you're going too far.
Me? Going too far? Am I worse than you, sneaking out for a secret date? I even came here looking for you. Worried about you. You disgust me.
Summer, can you please calm down and let me explain?
You don't need to explain. We were just partners. After I help you, win the championship. From now on, we'll go our separate ways. Move.
Mr. Johnson. There you are. What are you doing here?
Drinking. It's so boring.
By the way, your tolerance is quite a mystery. You got tipsy from a few cups of coffee, but now you've had so much, and you don't seem affected at all.
Oh no. Summer.
Who are you?
Are you okay?
I know you. You're Tommy.
I'm drunk. Sorry.
You're not drunk. I am. Last time I was drunk, you were so upset.
Lie down.
You can't leave. I still have questions for you. Why did you marry Queena? Why not me?
Yeah. 3 years ago. If I had married you, it would have been great.
Tommy, what are you doing? Tommy, were you trying to kiss me? Pervert.
I... Is the sensory exchange gone? It seems the sensory exchange is about to disappear. I need to tell Summer.
Thank goodness, Mr. Johnson. You finally answered?
What's so urgent?
Summer messaged me last night saying she's leaving Johnson Group. She's blocked me now. Tomorrow is the qualifier. I can't find her anywhere. Hello? Hello? Mr. Johnson? Are you there? What am I supposed to do?
I'll draw the design myself.
Well, should we find another designer?
No. For the international design competition, besides the participating designer Safindeka, having another designer take over is considered outsourcing and cheating. It will lead to immediate disqualification. Summer told me about her design concept. Now, I'm the only one who can do it.
Hello?
You found Summer?
No! The qualifier is about to begin. I'm here to pick you up.
That's the only way. Let's go.
Contestants, please submit your entries to the hostesses.
Johnson Group's entry. Designed by Summer. Johnson Group's entry. Designed by Leonard. It's such a big day. Where's Summer? Did you two have a falling out?
This is a design from Johnson Group by the designer, Leonard.
Leonard's work is as brilliant as ever.
I heard Asa is also participating.
Really?
Yeah. Her real name is Summer.
Seriously? I wouldn't have come if I'd known.
The next one is Also from Johnson Group. Designed by Summer.
What? Mr. Johnson, even if you look down on everyone, you can't just submit a blank sheet of paper.
Mr. Johnson, what do you mean? Are you forfeiting?
This blank paper isn't mine. There's your sign on it. You could at least come up with a better excuse. You must have done something, right?
Please keep quiet. Mr. Johnson, if he doesn't want to forfeit, please submit your design.
Mr. Johnson, did you hear what the judge said? Show your design. If you can't, just forfeit. Don't waste everyone's time.
How can he submit a blank sheet? This is ridiculous.
Tommy, you're done for this time.
Since you can't show it, I declare.
Here's the design.
Summer, you've already left Johnson Group. What right do you have to participate in the competition? Leaving isn't resigning. Summer is still Johnson Group. Chief designer.
Mr. Johnson hasn't said anything yet. You, the vice president, should step aside.
Why bother? No matter how hard you try, you'll never be. Mrs. Johnson.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? You know perfectly well. I'm telling you, you keep scheming and helping him, but what have you gained? Those who know understand that he took a liking to your design skills and deliberately attracted you to use you. Those who don't know think you're trying to flatter him, trying to be his mistress.
You.
Don't you know? Asa's sister is Mr. Johnson's wife.
I can't believe Asa is like this. Talented but immoral.
Isn't this inappropriate?
Summer and I are just friends. Watch your mouth. Oh, really? Just friends? Ms. Wayne, do you really want to be friends with him?
Of course not. After all, we're not even friends. I helped him simply because it's a designer's professional ethics. Most importantly, I just don't like you. You're so full of it.
Summer, you?
Here you are.
The results of this qualifying round are out. Congrats, Asa. First place.
Don't get cocky. This is just the qualifying round. We'll see what happens in the finals.
I have to say, you and your brother have similar tempers? You're both annoying. All right, my mission is complete. Farewell.
Summer. Tonight is Grandma's birthday. Can you go with me?
Why should I?
You've helped me so many times.
If you really want to help me investigate. What happened 3 years ago?
Don't worry. William has been investigating. We should know the truth soon. Summer lost her memory 3 years ago, and Queena married me 3 years ago. Is there more to it?
Thanks.
I'll give you the answer tonight.
In that case, I have to go. But as what? Your friend? Your subordinate? Or Queena's?
My dream girl.
Mr. Johnson, don't joke around.
I'm serious.
You're my brother-in-law.
You know better what Queena is. Trust me. I can handle it. We'll be free.
Grandma, you've worked hard.
Old Mrs. Johnson, you're so lucky. Not only are your grandsons wonderful, now you also have such a virtuous granddaughter-in-law.
Exactly. I wonder when the wedding will be held, so we can share in the joy.
Well, it depends on what Tommy thinks. I'm fine with anything.
You're so understanding, Queena. But some things are better fought for yourself. Don't let others take advantage.
Hey, what nonsense are you talking about? Your brother and Queena are already married. Who could take advantage?
Grandma, with my brother's status as CEO of Johnson Group, countless women are throwing themselves at him. Queena's identity hasn't been revealed. Who knows what could happen? I think they've been secretly married for so long. They should just announce it. It'll stop outsiders from thinking we're bullying her.
Knowing your brother's personality, I doubt he will.
Announce it. I agree to announce it. But before that, I want to end my marriage with Queena.
You brat, do you know what you're saying?
I know exactly what I'm saying. You were the one who made the decision to arrange this sham marriage. I don't love her at all. Tommy, are you saying Grandma is meddling? You were seriously ill, and Grandma searched day and night for someone to marry you. Don't you think it's heartless to say that now?
Yeah, Tommy. Even if you don't like me, you can't talk to Grandma like that.
Grandma, I know you mean well, but you can't force love. I already have a woman I love. You don't want me to be unhappy, right? The woman you love? Is it Summer? This morning, someone swore that he and Summer were just friends. Tommy, aren't you embarrassed to say this now? Have you no shame?
Summer, why are you doing this to me? Do you hate me that much?
This is my decision. It has nothing to do with Summer.
What about me? What am I to you? I've waited for you for so many years, and this is how you treat me?
I'll compensate you.
Compensate? Do you think I'm only after your money?
Aren't you?
Fine. I'll prove to you what kind of person I am. Grandma, don't stop me. I don't want to live anymore. I'm condemned even when I'm alive. Only my death can prove my innocence.
Sir Queen, don't worry. Our Grandma won't wrong you. You jerk. Everyone knows our Johnson family always repays kindness. Not only did you not thank Queena, but you also humiliated her.
Tommy, you're such an ungrateful person.
Tommy, just listen to your grandma. If you abandon Queena like this, no matter what others say, I'm afraid it'll be against heaven's will.
Before, I thought Samuel's suggestion was unnecessary, but now it seems it's time to let outsiders know our Johnson family's stance.
Grandma, if you insist on this, I'm afraid I can't help.
Would you still do this, even if it means giving up Johnson Group?
Tommy, don't be like this.
Grandma, do you have to force me like this?
You're the one forcing me.
What if I say the woman from 3 years ago wasn't actually her? She's just impersonating.
What nonsense are you talking about? How can you prove?
This is Queena's record of studying abroad from when we got married. It completely records Ms. Queena's entire life experience. So, you couldn't possibly be the one I married.
Pack your things and get out. Mr. Johnson won't see you.
William, please let me see him. I can explain everything.
Explain what? Your dirty little secrets are all over the company. If you don't leave, I'll call security. Hello? Okay, I'll be right there.
Summer, I won't let you get away with this.
Who is it? I told you not to. Disturb me when I'm painting. Am I too tired? Am I hearing things?
Work overtime this late?
Tommy, don't go.
Don't worry. I won't leave you.
The biggest design competition of the year is about to begin. who will be the design star? Let me introduce our two finalists. On my right, we have the renowned Asa. Her extraordinary creativity and design philosophy have earned her industry recognition. And on my left, we have the rising star, Linda. Through hard work and impressive improvisational skills, she's become a force to be reckoned with. She has a bright future. So, what sparks will fly in tonight's final? Let's wait and see.
Why is Queena here?
Either Samuel hired someone or he bribed someone. I can't think of anything else.
They might be working together to sabotage the competition.
Since they're here, let's just wait and see. Whatever they're up to, it's nothing compared to your work.
First up, Linda will present her work. The judges will review it.
I haven't seen such amazing work in a long time. There's so much talent.
Among the newcomers, the depth of the design is evident from the first draft.
Summer, this is identical to our design. Samuel, what game are you and that woman playing? I'd love for you to show me some proof. You wouldn't just make false accusations against someone, would you? No one would agree with that. Asa's drafting time is recorded in real time. This work is identical to hers. If you can, show us the drafting details. Then we'll know who's the real owner. Fine. A clean hand wants no washing. Since you said so, everyone is welcome to verify it. Good. Then why don't we let her introduce it?
I was just about to, but Mr. Johnson interrupted me. This is my painstaking work. It's called Deliverance. It's meant to dispel evil and bring good luck. The concentric circles and the collision of different lines symbolize breaking free and embracing new life.
Deliverance, huh? I spent a fortune hiring a top designer to have her sweet talk and exaggerate things. Even I almost believed it. Well,
I had no idea my sister was so eloquent. What a pity.
What a show you two put on, playing to the crowd. Should have a limit.
I think you're the one making a fool of yourself. True gold fears no fire. I'll make you lose, without a doubt.
It's not certain who will win. It's not your turn yet, Deshri, and you're already questioning others' work. How arrogant.
You two have been hiring ghostwriters. You even switched my designs. Someone with such a bad record can actually stand on the final stage. How ironic.
What nonsense are you talking about, Nate? She's even starting to attack the committee judges. Do you have no response? Just because of Asa's reputation, I guess so. She can disregard the competition and ignore the rules.
Then, why are we even competing? Just give her the award. If that's the case, the newcomer's efforts are a joke.
That's too rude. Although Asa has a high reputation in the industry, it doesn't mean I'll be biased towards her.
Everyone here is a leading figure in the industry. We will uphold fairness, but shouldn't we? Follow the competition rules before proceeding with other procedures.
Did you hear that? It's not your turn yet. Why are you causing trouble? Just follow the rules. Great designer.
Okay. In a while, I'll present my work. And we'll know who's imitating poorly.
Alright, stop the empty talk. Maybe if you withdraw now, you can still leave with some dignity.
I'm not leaving. I'll sit here and watch you two run away with your tails between your legs.
They must have some tricks up their sleeves. Are you sure you can handle it?
After all we've been through, you still don't trust my skills? Don't worry.
Okay. Given Linda's work, the judges gave her a high score. As a rising star, this is a pretty good result. So, next up is Asa's necklace. Tempering.
From the overall look, it's almost identical to Linda's, but in terms of technique and detail, it seems a bit better.
In comparison, this piece is indeed more captivating. Asa's skills live up to their reputation.
But I think both are excellent pieces, In this neck-and-neck situation, I think we should be more cautious in our decision.
Judges, may I present my work now?
Of course. Please tell us about your core concept and creative process.
Iron cast into a sword, tempered to sharpness. A divine weapon. 100 paces, a phoenix soars. I drew inspiration from ancient weapons and mythology.
Wonderful. Truly wonderful.
Such exquisite conception, absolutely unparalleled.
Asa's interpretation transformed a similar design into something completely new. Simply fantastic.
These two pieces are practically the same. How can a few fancy words make her work superior?
Asa's style is unique. Realistically, Linda could have copied. But Linda
submitted her work first. We can't just jump to conclusions based on past impressions, right?
I think they're just trying to shift the blame. They're clearly out of ideas and stole our concept. We were the first to submit our work. Were the designs leaked somehow? I think only she knows.
Did Asa really copy Linda's design? But why would she?
Exactly. Asa is already successful. She doesn't need to ruin her career for a newcomer.
They're sisters. Maybe she's trying to exploit Linda and steal her success.
She always loved stealing my things. I didn't expect she'd steal my design just to stay ahead of me. She even resorted to such dirty tricks.
Your acting is truly impressive. I should have cut ties with you sooner.
Look, she's even threatening her own sister. With such character, how could her design be any good? Not only that, she said she wanted to stay anonymous and let Linda take the credit. But now she's using Asa's name for attention. Isn't that hypocritical? Shut up. She must have copied the design when Linda wasn't looking. This is a disgrace.
Although a contestant's personal life shouldn't be judged. If this is true, we should reconsider Asa's work and its suitability for the market.
But even compared to previous years, this is a remarkable piece.
Check all the security footage around the company and find that jerk from the Johnson family. You stole Summer's design. Once the surveillance footage is out, you two will be behind bars. How dare you play the victim? Too bad, you'll be disappointed. This is the collaboration you mentioned.
This is Summer's final design draft. It's 90% done. I'll find a professional designer to add a few touches. Prepare an introduction for me. Get me into the finals. Then you'll see a good show.
What's in it for me?
Everyone knows Summer is Tommy's precious one. If she falls, what do you think Tommy will do? When he's down, you can swoop in. Then the entire Johnson group will be yours.
Not a bad idea. But if Tommy falls, what do you get?
What I can't have, she can't have either. I'll take this chance to ruin her.
Good, ruthless. We're the same. This collaboration, I'm in.
But I'm worried if I'm caught on camera, will it affect anything?
That's not your concern?
Mr. Johnson, why bother humiliating us? If Asa wants the prize, I'll let her have it. I'm used to her taking my things.
If Asa is really like that, I think she should be disqualified.
I don't want to judge a bully's work.
Well, Mr. Johnson, can you find any evidence to convict us? It seems you did have a backup plan. Too bad. You left too many loopholes. I've already got the evidence of your plagiarism. If you confess now, I can still choose not to prosecute. Oh man, you're such a good actor. You almost fooled me. So stubborn and clueless. You're such a disgrace to the Johnson family. No.
Let's go. Just because of a competition, things have gotten so unpleasant. I don't want to see them again.
If you were to act in a drama, you'd probably do really well.
Hey.
Is their relationship really that complicated?
It is. It took me a while to figure out that it's actually a family conflict.
I'm telling you, if Linda's talent is suppressed because of her, then this competition shouldn't even be held. Since you're so stubborn, I guess I don't need to consider family ties either. I hope Grandma won't blame me.
Please wait a moment. Let us discuss this. After careful consideration by the committee, we have decided to temporarily suspend your eligibility to participate.
Judges, I apologize for my inappropriate remarks just now. I unconditionally respect your decision.
With my level, I'm surprised. I've made it this far. Thank you again for your consideration.
I just thought, what if the judges are ambiguous about our work?
Doesn't matter. Our goal isn't to win the competition. We want to push them into a plagiarism dispute.
You mean...
Those old-timers won't tolerate this. They'd rather stop it than risk being accused of favoritism.
The worst outcome is both sides withdraw.
That's the best outcome.
Winning is meaningless. Ruining your hard work is the most fun, can't you?
Think for yourselves. He's twisting the truth. This is our consensus.
After careful discussion, since there's no proof of plagiarism, further argument will only make things worse. To uphold the competition's integrity, we have to do this. That's enough.
While your work is impressive, you can't keep disrupting the judging process. Go back and prepare for next year's competition.
What if I have strong evidence of their plagiarism?
What do you mean?
Assuming this piece was really created by me, I should be able to modify it. I knew this day might come, so I have a trick up my sleeve. Exactly. My explanation wasn't complete. I left some blanks on the seemingly perfect manuscript. I just added the finishing touches, like this. I'm not a magician, but I'm pretty confident in my talent.
Oh my god. This is beyond comparison. With the rare items on the market, it's an exquisite piece of art.
I haven't seen such a moving piece in decades. This is Asa.
On the contrary, if this painting was her own creation, she should have painted it better.
Summer? What do you mean? If I had known you had this skill, I would have conceded.
I think we should wait for Linda to try her hand and find out.
Just look at her, and you'll know her level.
I declare that Asa is the winner of the competition. As for this fraud, the committee reserves the right to prosecute her and ban her from the design industry permanently.
Stop.
Are you happy now? You won the championship.
Now, shall we talk about your plagiarism?
We're all in the same industry. It's normal for works to have similarities. What does that prove?
I've never seen such a shameless person.
Do you know what plagiarism means? To a designer, it's a lifelong stain.
Since you can't provide any evidence, you can't prove we plagiarized.
Hey, come here.
This is all the chat history and transfer records of them hiring me for the design.
But I was anonymous.
You really are a liability.
So, you admit to plagiarizing Summer's work?
Grandma, please listen to my explanation. This has nothing to do with me.
You're still trying to make excuses?
It was her. She gave me Summer's design at the company. I was tricked by her.
Samuel, we had a deal. You said you'd take the blame. Now you're putting all the blame on me?
You were the one eyeing the Johnson family's fortune. I helped you out of pity. I never thought...
Enough. Haven't you embarrassed the Johnson family enough?
Embarrassed? It's all her fault. She clearly lost to me just now. Why play the hero?
You've set me up so many times, and now it's my fault.
It is your fault. If it weren't for you, I would already be the CEO of Johnson Group. Johnson Group would never be handed over to someone like you. You think you became CEO of Johnson Group on your own merit. It's all because this old hag favors you.
Ungrateful wretch. You? How dare you say such disgraceful things? The Johnson family disowns you, you unworthy descendant.
You two can tell it to the police. I had my reasons, okay?
You selfish, spoiled brat. What reasons could you possibly have?
Mobilize all of Johnson Group's personnel and issue a citywide warrant for Samuel Johnson. Grandma, I came here to talk to you about Summer.
Summer? Grandma, misjudged you before. Please don't hold it against me.
Grandma, I want to officially propose to Summer.
Who agreed to marry you?
Madam, I've been secretly investigating the truth about Ms. Wayne's memory loss 3 years ago. I found out that it was Ms. Wayne who married Mr. Johnson. 3 years ago, Ms. Wayne lost her memory when Mr. Johnson went abroad.
You two were meant to be together. It's just that a sneaky person impersonated her.
Really? So that's what happened.
Grandma, does this mean you agree to our marriage?
I'm just checking how far you two have gotten. I want to hold my great-grandchild soon.
Grandma, we haven't.
Grandma, Summer and I will work hard and try to give you 2 grandchildren.
Who agreed to marry you?
You married me 3 years ago. Where do you think you're going? Summer, I'll make up for everything in the past 3 years. This is a notification, not a discussion.
Am I dreaming?
Be gentle.